Welcome. Today we're going to take you through a full body dynamic stretch. This is day 10 of our 10-day mobility series, and we've got Molly here who's going to take us through this sequence. Let's get into it.
So welcome to our final day. We're going to begin with a thoracic twist. So what we're going to do is stack one hand on top of the other or crossing the arms. As we inhale, we lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to rotate towards the right, thinking about keeping those hips forwards. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take it over to the left. So just adding a little bit of a squeeze into the glutes, not too much, just so that we help to keep those hips nice and stable. And we're just beginning to open up through the thoracic spine, through the center of the spine. Often we take these quite rushed, but it's really important to take your time here so you can actually feel what's going on inside your body. We're going to take around 4 more, so about 2 each direction. Again, just thinking about breathing comfortably as we move, moving mindfully, not to rush so that we don't jar the body in any way. And then we'll gently release. So we're going to take a lateral bend. So option is to have feet hip width. Option is to take it a little bit wider. I always like to take it a bit wider so that it's more supporting of our trunk. All we're going to do, we're going to reach that right arm overhead and then squeeze the elbow back in, lifting the body away. We're going to take that 3 more times. Just really beginning to feel that side body open. And the last time we go over, we're going to hold the stretch. And then we're going to add 3 circles into the arm. So we're going to circle away from the body and then scoop it in front. So just opening up those shoulders. Maybe feeling a few mini clicks and crunches. And then pulling that elbow back into the waist to restack ourselves. And then we're going to take it all over to the left. So inhale, reach it over. And then exhale, squeezing that elbow back down to the waist. So we are having a nice deep stretch through the side, but also a little bit of the core is being activated here as well. We're going to hold that last one over. And then again, adding in those 3 circles, reaching away. You can follow the hand with the eyes, or you can keep the hand, the eye gaze down, especially if we're a little bit wobbly here. And then holding, we squeeze that elbow into the waist to gently come out. So what we're going to do now, we're going to work into our hips. So there's a few different options. We're going to start nice and easy with some hip gates. So we're going to circle the hip out, tap it behind, and then circle it forward, cross it in front. So if you are quite wobbly, feel free to hold onto a wall or a table or a chair. Maybe have hands out if that helps, or on hips. Maybe just wobble anyway. And then bringing the foot back to parallel. We're just going to take smaller hip circles, so lifting the knee up to hip height. Take 4 circles back. You can plant the foot down between each circle if we're feeling super wobbly today. Making sure we're lifting up out of that opposite hip, and then we go the opposite way round. So we are going to play a little bit more with our balance today. So again, as we balance, we breathe. The next one we're going to do, same leg, we're going to add a little bit of a twist. So option 1, we lift our right knee up, plant the left hand to the outside of the thigh, and we're just going to reach the arm back and then circle it forwards. Tapping the knee, circle back. If you have really good balance, you can hold, I don't know if I can do it today, I'm a bit wobbly. You can hold the outside of the foot and then extend the leg, maybe, lifting up through the spine, and then again, circle it forwards, and then take it back. Just do 2 more wherever you are. You don't need to force yourself to be any discomfort. And then softly try and catch yourself, maybe wiggle out those hips because it can be quite intense. So we're just going to take that all on the second side, circle it, tap it back. Nearly fell on that one today. Circle it, tap it forwards. Just take this about 3 more times. We're really starting to work through the hip gate, lubricating the joints. Breathing. I have to remind myself as well. And then bringing it back to the side. We're going to take those circles back and then forwards before we add in that little balance challenge today. So again, as always, option is to hold onto a surface, table, chair, wall, whatever you need, and then we'll bring it forwards. Lovely. Final challenge with our hips is lifting that knee. We can either hold the outside, take those rotations back and forwards. If you need to hold today, you can hold, or again, you can reach for the outside of the foot and then taking it back and forwards. Adding that movement as we balance makes it really quite difficult. So if you're still holding, well done. If not, that's completely fine as well. Good, we're both better at balancing this side. And then last one, softly release, shake it out. So we're gonna take some side lunges. So we'll stagger. We're gonna have our feet nice and wide, slightly turned out. All we're gonna do is send the knees over the toes and change sides. You might get a few clicks, pops. You can stay nice and high. Option, if you have more space, is to take your hands down, come into that half yogi squat, walk the hands over as we change. If you're in between, you can use a block for your hands for a little bit more support. We're gonna stay for around 4 more lunges each way. And again, just moving mindfully. That doesn't need to be super slow, but try not to rush them, just so you can feel into the hips. If you did one more of a challenge and you're low, you can keep the hands away from the floor for those final few. No balance at all today. And then coming back to the center, heel toe those feet in. And then we're going to slowly roll ourselves up, finishing with a nice hamstring stretch. So we're going to tuck, not tuck, we're going to, yeah, we are going to tuck. We're going to tuck the toes towards the shin, flex through the foot. Or we're going to do something called shoo the pigeons. So we're going to shoo them away with the hands about 6 to 8 times. And then we change to the other side. So just hinging back through those hips. Seeing if you can keep the spine nice and long. And then step it in. Coming onto that final side. Scooping motion down and up. And again, you don't need to go quite as deep as us if you have lots of tension in your hamstrings, if that's your tighter area. You can just take a mini one. Just go to what your body is needing today. Just a couple more. And then stepping it in, we'll just finish very lastly, we will finish quickly with our forward fold, rolling down, rolling up about 4 times, thinking about undulating through the spine, a nice wave-like motion, so just chin to chest, maybe bending through the knees. Keeping the chin tucked in as we roll up, roll the shoulders back. Just a few more times. Letting the head feel heavy, the shoulders heavy. The knees can be as soft as they need to be. If you feel quite open today, maybe the legs stay extended. Final time. Circling the shoulders back, feeling nice and tall through the body. Hopefully the body's feeling much more open and mobile. Thank you so much for joining us for our final day.
And that's it, 10 days done. If you haven't done the 10-day mobility series, why not check out the playlist here and you could go back and start with day 1. If you have completed it, well done, we hope you're feeling nice and supple. Why don't you repeat this series as a regular thing in the morning, just 10 minutes mobility. Show some support to Molly. In the description of this video, I'll put Molly's channel, so go there. It's completely free, all this content is given to you for free, so we hope you appreciate it. If you do, hit the thumbs up button, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and hopefully see you again soon for another video.
Bye.